Okay, so I came here because I had to cancel my pre-order for the Z8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mainly because I can't afford it. It came out sooner than expected, but
Oh, you son of a gun. How did you get this? Really?
what's up, folks? Photo Me Ike, back at it again. This time reunited with the lovely Liv.
Hey.
Okay, so you guys, finally, Nikon is spending some real time with me, okay? Nikon has recognized my talents in the past, and they have graciously sent me out cameras like the Nikon Z5, the Nikon Z30, and of course, now they have upgraded me to the Nikon Z8. So, I have the Nikon Z8 along with the 24 to 120 f4 S lens, right? So they sent me out that to create some content. Today is May 12th, 2023. I believe this camera comes out in a few weeks, basically on the 24th or 25th. I think they ship this camera. So I hit up Liv because every time I get new gear, I always got to bring out Liv because, you know, Liv loves to give. All right?
Yes, I do.
You feel me? So yeah, anytime I got to test out something new, I always hit up Liv to try to make sure I get some content with her. And we always work well together. So long story short, me and Liv are out here creating content with the Nikon Z8. So as usual, I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes, show you how I'm doing. I'm going to attach my Atomos Ninja V to this to record my EVF. A lot of people ask me, hey, what's that screen on top? It's the Atomos Ninja to record the EVF so you guys can see what's going on. So I'm going to be recording my screen with the Atomos Ninja while shooting her in a mix of natural light, maybe also some on-camera flash. Just trying to run through the gauntlet of features or whatever this camera can do. As a portrait photographer, I'm a portrait and wedding photographer. That's what I do for a living. I shoot portraits, events, families, high school scenes. I'm not a sports photographer, so we won't be doing unless. Can you run in heels?
I can run.
We might get it. We might test out the running, but we're gonna keep it easy. We're gonna start off slow for now. Anyways, you guys stay tuned. And if you have any comments, put them below while I shoot. Make sure you hit that like button if you hadn't already, because it's gonna be fire. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. All right, so we're at f4 125th. Actually, I'm gonna bring this up. That 125th is a little suspect. I'm gonna go to ISO 160. About right there. Actually, ISO 200. That works, perfect, hold that. Woo, let me see. Can I bounce in the light? Oh, a little bit, hold that. Ready, 1, 2.
Perfect.
1, 2. Pause. That's right, ain't it? What is it, open? Chin up. Close. Chin up as you do it, yep. Chin up, perfect. Pause.
Dang. Those are too good. Too good.
Yep, perfect. Hold that. Hoot. Okay, so the Nikon Z8. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank Nikon for thinking about me and sending me a copy of the Nikon Z8 for content creation and promotional purposes. I really appreciate the look, so thanks a lot, Nikon. Now the Z8. Well, to be honest, it's a mini Z9. Now I know that might be really hard for some of you all to believe, but it's true. Nikon really did put the power and performance of the Z9 in a smaller body and called it a Z8. Now that in itself has presented some challenges because the Z9 is a tank and can do a lot for its size. So cramming all of that power in a smaller package may have introduced some challenges such as more overheating and battery life, but that's the cost that comes with cutting edge technology, I guess. So yeah, I've been using the camera since the day it arrived. I even did a live unboxing and immediately proceeded to take it on a client shoot to test it out. The silent shutter and high frames per second all came in handy and made my job super easy. The autofocus was quick and easy, making it so I could focus, no pun, more on creative compositions and lighting rather than wondering if my shot was going to be in focus. And the camera itself felt solid and great in my hands, making it comfortable to hold with my Atomos Ninja V attached to it. So you're probably thinking, alright, if you got nothing but good things to say about the camera, and you say it's essentially a baby Z9, then why are you canceling your pre-order? Well, because it's a baby Z9, and I already have that. Let me explain. When Nikon introduced their mirrorless cameras back in 2018, I was one of the first in line. I was one of the first people with the Nikon Z6, and I loved that camera. Fast forward to 2021, and Nikon introduces the Z9, which was amazing. And again, I was first in line for that camera as well. I still love and use my Nikon Z6, and I also love and use my Nikon Z9 for my client work. Between those two cameras, I can pretty much do anything I want photography-wise. So me jumping on the hype train to buy a Z8 wouldn't really make my work any better or make me any more money. The Z9 has everything I could want in a camera, and the Z6 now serves as my backup/second camera on wedding days. At best, the Z8 will replace my Z9 as my workhorse, and at worst, I would retire the Z6 and the Z8 would be my new backup/second camera. Now, I know some of y'all are rolling in the dough, but I ain't got it like that, alright? And if you really want me to keep it all the way 100, as much as I would love to compete with my YouTube peers who constantly push new gear and financial irresponsibility, I can't afford to do it right now, alright? I just spent almost $4,000 of buying photo nights that I really didn't need, and on top of that, I still want the 85mm f1.2 and another camera that can do 4K 6010-bit for my YouTube videos, like maybe a Sony ZV-E1 or something like that. I also want to travel more, and I'm going to do bigger, better shoots. The list goes on and on. When the Z9 came out, I really felt like I needed that camera, right? And because I own that camera, I don't really feel like I need the Z8, if that makes sense. But that doesn't mean that you don't. If you are a Z6 or a Z7 user waiting to upgrade, or if you're still shooting DSLR and you're waiting for the perfect camera to get you to switch over, then I think the Z8 would be a great option. Because the increase in AF performance over the Z6 and Z6 II is huge. I mean, it's a drastic increase in performance, right? On top of the ability to do internal 4K 120 10-bit video and even 8K 60 RAW, and the 46 megapixels at 20 frames per second with no blackout is sick. Only a fool would look at those stats and still be on the fence about it. Based on my short time with the Nikon Z8, it's an amazing camera, and I believe it'll make any photographer happy and provide a great investment. Maybe even a better investment than the Nikon Z9 for a lot of folks. So yeah, anyways, stay tuned for more Z8 content coming down the pipeline. I will be using this camera as much as possible until I have to return it. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel and my live channel, Photo Me Live, to see more Z8 content. And also, let me know what your thoughts are on the Z8. Are you excited? Did you pre-order? Or are you waiting for a more affordable camera that can do 4K 60 10-bit with an articulating screen, like say a Z6 III? Hint, hint. But in the meantime, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one.